Okay, y'all. Hold up. Who's here? They saying?
Somebody with an N says hello. Rob Nugget says Hodak sister.
Who?
Rob Nugget.
You said? I heard raw nigga.
Oh. And Sabrina says Hodak.
Hodak family and tribe. How's everybody? Alright, so
Zuri says greetings family, and James says Hodak.
Hodak everybody. I see sourcing you, I offer you harmony. All in one word, Hodak. A little deep conversation today. I wanted to kind of piggyback off the last live and talk to y'all about what's been happening with me. But then something else came up. And this is deep right here. Why don't we get support us, y'all? Support the channel. Support what we're doing. Support the work. Not the channel. Support the work. Our GoFundMe still up. We got to get this temple built. Thanks to everybody who support. It's moving slow, but it's moving. We're doing a lot of work now at the ranch to be able to get people healing there. But our goal is to get the temple up and get people on Kadak Haban. That's where we all really belong. We got to get work done out there. We need fencing. I don't know how. I think. So, yeah, just keep supporting us. Thanks to everybody who get the water programs and Zen for Pain and all that we do. We just about out of the healing packet. Have to order more. We have a very few left, so we was planning on getting one. I think it's 3 left right now, or something like that. Because I've been so busy, I haven't been able to order more like I'm supposed to. So those will be gone in a second. And one, I want to say shout out to everybody who has been using the healing packet, who is changing their lives, who is doing the cleansings. I have so many of y'all writing in and asking me to further expound upon what was written, or like what you could do, or telling me that you're in this cleanse or that cleanse, and it's just, I feel really good about that. You know what I mean? That's all I really care about, is us doing the work that we need to do. And let me just throw this out there, y'all. A lot of people talking about it now, but I did this 8 years ago. This fruit, that we have to eat fruit. I have a video out on YouTube called Eat the Womb to Ascend. It's an hour and 40 minutes or something like that. Eat the Womb to Ascend. And I break down a whole bunch of stuff in that video. I talk about the womb man and who she is. We break down the phallus, I get in it. And then it goes into me asking Source, so what was the proper way to eat? Not the guardians, I asked Source, what was the proper way that we should eat? And Source handed me a plate. You know how you see those, you'll see fruit on memes, but they cut in half and it looks like vagina? I was shown that. And what it was said was, eat the womb to ascend. And it's fruit. It's just not sweet stuff. Fruit is the ovary of the plant, the mature ovary of the plant, the womb. Fruit is handed to you. Our intake is simple. It's already handed to us. Plants are not handed to us. The zucchini is handed to you. It grows and it falls off. Almost like it's not a part of the plant. Like, as a matter of fact, we are fruit. We are fruit. We are the seeds of our mothers, not our fathers. We are eggs in her ovaries. Eggs are the seeds. Blueprint to a being. A seed is the blueprint to a being. A chicken egg is the blueprint to a chicken. An apple seed is the blueprint to a... You see, the women carry the seed, not the man. He carry electricity. He don't carry soul. He carry electricity. That's spirit. In a nutsack spirit. It's not nobody's soul in there. My soul wasn't my daddy's nutsack. I came from somewhere else. Anyway, my dad, like, these ain't no dealer sitting on souls. It doesn't work like that. You don't have that much power. But women have the seeds. We're all little earths inside of our mother. She's the tree. And through her vagina, like the plant, she fruits. And the fruit fall off of her. It starts on her and they break away from her. An apple starts on the tree in the flower. Right? It develops and fall off when it's ripe. That's what humans are supposed to eat. Well, I don't know if all humans. Some of them made like wolves and shit, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Everybody not made like that. That's what I'm supposed to eat. The fruit of the plant. And then there are some leaves. Leaves fall off too. Leaves is different from the plant. Like spinach is a leaf. Moringa leaves. It doesn't hurt the whole tree. Leaves fall off with the seasons. You feel me? They go ripe and then they fall off. So, meaning, our food is handed to us. It falls off. We don't have to pluck or cut. You know, like now, scientists they show, botanists and stuff show where plants feel pain. Like, when you cut lettuce, it feels that. And somebody's supposed to eat it, but it's not us. That's rabbit food. That's why that joke out there, you eat the salad, it's rabbit food. Our salad, if anything, I would see, if you have something green in it, I would see spinach. But our salad should be mostly, tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, olives, nuts, seeds. Like, I love me some sprouts. Sprouts is the seed of the plant. Before, like, our intake is 90% wombs. Like, we do quinoa instead of rice. You know what I mean? Quinoa is also a womb. Our power is to eat the womb to ascend. And I know a lot of people saying that now, and I'm telling y'all, I did this 8 years ago. Go look it up. Eat the womb to ascend. That's the name of the video. September 2017 or whenever it was, 16. So, I've been said this. For some reason, people don't listen to me, though. I think I'm not flashy enough. But I've been saying this shit for years. But anyway, so it's just something to look into. So to aim more to be fruitarian. It's my goal. I'm not saying it should be yours. I'm just saying look into it. It's my goal to be fruitarian, and then I use leaves like herbs and spices, and sometimes don't. This is surprised with just a womb salad without nothing on it. It tastes like, and a lot of people say, what, like today I think 4 different kinds of pepper. I don't remember. Whatever. I don't feel like it. But just that's something to think about. So talk about this a little bit, because like something came up today. I want to tell y'all about what's going on with me. You know, somebody hit me today, a loving sister, been with us for a long time, and she was telling me the urgency of not letting people listen to some of the water programs because the guardians are Anunnaki and they are using me. Since I was little, they are using me to harm people through the water programs. Like the water programs that I created on my own are good, but the ones like all, you know, they directly gave me the instructions for all DNA Waduka. I was instructed to create Waduka. She said Waduka was not helping nature but harming it. The DNA was not helping but hurting our DNA. And all was harming us. So after a long conversation with the sister, what we come to realize is that this is deep. The sister is in a candida cleanse. You know what I mean? And just for some of you who may think so, like, what if that was true? How do I know? One, how do I know the guardians are beings real? Well, my proof to myself, and I don't feel like I have to prove it to anybody else. The proof I have for myself is that one of the quests I was sent on in 2000 or 2002, I had to go across country and get a rock. I was shown what the rock looked like. I described the rock to my family. And I went 2,700 miles away from home and came back with that rock. I had to go 140 feet in the air up a mountain to get that rock. No, where was it? No. That was just part of the journey. I had to go 140 feet in the air, Bandelier. But the rock was at this place called Abo. You can look it up. Abo, New Mexico. It's in New Mexico. Abo or Sky City. It's a mesa that these natives live on, up on the 80 feet in the air. And I had to go 140 feet. But the water program just came on by itself. The one that I need to talk about. Okay, so that's all, y'all. Whoever don't know it. So I was sent to get that stone, and it was there. I had never been on this coast before, and I came back with that rock. So that's my proof, along with other things. But that's the number one thing in my life for me to keep me sane, that these beings are really somebody, because I have that stone. There's no way to that I could have known that that was there. And it's sitting on my altar right now. And it's 100% pure quartzite. I didn't have found that. I didn't know that it was there. You know what I'm saying? So that's one. The proof in my life. Is the book down here? Okay. The proof in my life that the water programs are not here to harm people, but to help people. Like I told her today, is this. Because that plant changed from that to that. So I know what water programs do. I have a plant that's been in my life since I was 7. That in the last 3 years, I've changed its molecular structure with water programs. So I know why I feel like I feel on it. I know the plant is the visual effect. It's the visual to what I feel. What some of you feel on the water programs. So that's my proof. But anyway, long story short, after me and a sister was talking, come to find out that she's in a candida cleanse. Now, what did I tell y'all about candida? I told you that candida was a demon. I told you that the guardians taught me that candida was a demon and showed me what it looked like. That it was like a white blob. Have you ever seen that movie, The Blob? And that it's like splat, like the Nickelodeon splat, like that. And that this splat, almost tentacles, like reaches out, and like it is that have another splat, and it eats light codes in your body. And I've seen what these light codes look like. I've seen the sparks, like gold sparks. And when the light codes spark off, it eats it and dim its light. So the messages that you get are distorted, or some not at all. That this demon was created to stop you from raising your vibration. I told y'all that. Anybody remember that? Put a 1 in the chat. Anybody that remember that, just put a 1 in the chat. You remember me saying that the guardian said that candida was a demon and that it eats your light codes and information. I'm gonna wait. I want to see who remember this. Who said they remember it?
James, Grateful Gardner, Derek, Stoic.
Okay, so this sister, thank you, y'all. This sister is in a candida cleanse, listening to DNA revolution. So I asked her, when did it start? The information that you got coming through right now, telling you that the water programs are here to harm us. When did it start? Before your cleanse or during? She said, after I started cleansing. Honey, candida, I told you it was a demon, and it doesn't like you playing the water programs. It's pushing this shit out your body. The number one thing that candida does, that water program does, can anybody say it? What's the first thing that candida does? A water program do? It removes mucus and parasites. So this motherfucker on the run, I told y'all, parasites go straight to the brain. And they type in your stuff. They tell you to do stuff. They tell you what to eat. This is not me making it. This is science. Medical. Go look it up. It's powerful. What they saying?
Had a dream that a shouting, I can't see what that says, and I followed it and found it. It was what we think it is.
You can't see what it's saying.
Yeah, I can't see that word because it's something right there, but it won't. I can't get it to move.
What you mean, something right there on your phone?
Mm-hmm. I can never.
You can't scroll it up?
Yeah, no. I've been trying for a long time.
So what do it say? What now?
Had a dream that a shouting think it says started, and I followed it and found it. It was what we think it is. Okay, here we go. Had a dream that a shouting star fell.
Shooting star, Cal?
That's what he means. Yeah, shooting star, and I followed it and found it. It was not what we think it is.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. I wrote a whole book on that. It's called Final Hour, and what they are. Some of them was these beings that was landing on Earth. Bald-headed golden beings. But anyway, which lead me to go back. Y'all remember K-Baby? She did a testimony. She did a Caucasian woman. She did a couple testimonies on how the water programs helped her in all kind of ways. One of the things that she said about water program is she used to play it in the house when she first got it. The DNA, she would play it in her house. She was staying with this guy, and she would play the water program all the time in the house, and he would get angry and tell her to cut that off. She said, but she wouldn't do it. He threatened her and everything, but she wouldn't do it. Like it was driving him mad. I told her then that it's working on his DNA, it's cleansing his cells, it's pushing out parasites. And because, like I told y'all about water programs, you know, like some things you got to add your intuition to, you got to be a part of. No, some things it just is. Water programs is one of those things. It doesn't matter if you sit, it helps. Your intention helps everything. But if you didn't put any intention in water programs, you're going to release parasites and mucus. That's going to happen. You're going to be reprogrammed. If you lock into it, you're going to be reprogrammed. Like the plant, involuntarily, it's changing. That is what it is. It's like saying, I don't know what it's like saying. What I was thinking just now, that was a negative example. And I don't want to use no negative examples, but it is what it is. Force is force. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't need your help. And I told you a lot of times, like, y'all think too much when you listen to the program. Stop thinking. It'll do more. All you got to do is focus on, let's just say, an ailment. Let's say an ailment in your body. Focus on that. Don't do too much, though. See it healed and think, I am healed. That's it. Don't do too much. It'll be more powerful the less you do. Trust me. But you know us, we got to do all this stuff. Just trust me. Simplicity is the key to life. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. But the water programs was working on him all the way until he succumbed to it. How about that? He wound up doing a testimony. This man threatened her. Stop playing that shit in his house. She wouldn't listen to him. He succumbed to it and did a testimony. The man on go to Zen Wounds #2 under the testimonies. He didn't want to show his face, but you hear his voice, Caucasian man. He was like a millionaire. He was a car salesman. And what he'll say, what K-Baby got from Seiko or something like that. Well, he'll talk about the change in his life. He said, I watched her change. He said, but no, it changed me. Another supporter, living with her brother. Y'all seen her testimony. Living with her brother. She would play the water program. He couldn't take it. The disagreeable with him, where he threatened her. He told her if she played that shit one more time in that house, that he was going to throw her ass out the street. So she stopped playing it. She was playing all. She stopped playing it where he can hear it. She only played the fountain. Like she had the fountain going, right? A fountain. And she played it to the fountain, like where he can't hear that. You can only hear like the water splash. He went the F off. part of that. I heard it. He went the hell off on her about that. If she was like, I'm just playing water. He said, you don't cut that shit off. It was just water. But I told y'all, it's more powerful. It's more powerful when you play the water. Play it to water. That's the art. Sound Healing Garden and the water programs is an art. It's a new vibration. You know, the sister was saying, because this is what Candida telling her, that when I told you all the trauma in my body's been coming out. She was like, it's a rule of thumb. Every healer know you don't throw all of somebody's trauma up at one time. She said he trying to hurt you, Seeker. No. First off, we cannot look at water program, the Sound Healing Garden. We cannot look at the Sound Healing Garden and compare it to anything that we think we know, because none of those healing modalities change the vibration of a plant that we know of. Nothing that anybody has done that we know changed the DNA or the molecules of a plant. Nothing that we know of, right? So you can't compare anything that's out there to this. This is something. This is something different. There's been a lot of sound healing on the planet. People have plants at their little Zen gardens. This didn't happen to them though. Because it's the water and the language. I keep telling y'all that. English don't do this. It's the water and the language. And I don't mean like that language, that like language, where people just start, I'm not talking about that. That could be really something. I don't know. I'm talking about Steinum. It's something different. So in reference to the trauma, I'm still crying. I cry every freaking day. At this point, I look forward to the cries. At some point every day, above my solar plexus hurt. Because when I cry, when I go through these traumas, let me tell y'all something. Water program is something different, y'all. Like, y'all know, like, I had phobias, like shit phobias and like flight. I don't have those anymore. I don't have it like that. I still don't care to be in the company of some dude, but I couldn't be near it without freaking out. I didn't do any shadow work. I did 28-day reprogramming with Sound Healing Garden water programs. I didn't do any shadow work about my anger or my little temper. I'll go to fuck off with somebody. I ain't do any shadow work about it. I did water programs. Let me tell y'all, like I told y'all, like I fight with my weight. I promise you, I eat really good. And the weight just don't come off me. Everybody around me will be slimming. You know what I mean? I ain't just spilling over, but it's like, since I've been having these release, since the Guardians came in and was like, told me to look further into not just the Sound Healing Garden, but what are the plants' purpose in it? Y'all, as these traumas leave my body, like I feel it. I feel the peel off. Like it peels off of me. The first 3 days of that, some unmentionable stuff came out of my body. A little TMI here. but the globs of mucus. It was dark mucus at that. This mucus and these creatures that left with the trauma and literally brought about an enlightenment to my spirit and my soul and my being. That's water programs all day. I want you to go through it too. $2.56. Yeah. I want y'all to go through it too. And those of you who have water programs, listen to me. Because it really, really helps if you eat really good. But let me not go there yet. The point to what I was saying about the three people is these programs are so, these frequencies, this language is so powerful. God damn it. That it irks when somebody's not voluntarily under it. It irks the disagreeable in them. It irks the parasites in them. It irks their soul. Like when they start saying bad things to people. It's some powerful stuff. It's something different that I was favored enough to bring to the planet. You know, sound healing is inside of me. I'm not doing it because I like it. I'm doing it because I was ordained, like the real kind. I was ordained to do this. I was sent to the planet to do this. And it's not the first time that I've done this. It's in me. I did it as a shaman in my last life through my song. I did it as Oguda, the earth worker. This is my 5th time that I know of here. That's why I call myself the 5th element. This is my 5th time that I know of. And sound healing is a part of my journey. I was a old Indian guru healer. This is what I've done. My second life here. I'm not sure if it's my second. The primordial is my first. I'm not sure if that's my first or my second. I think that's my first. But then I lived here. I was real tall. Like, I was real tall. And I don't know if that, during that time was Lemuria, Atlantis. But it was these odd kind of people. Tall like Avatar people, but they didn't look like those people. Tall like that, skinny. And I was an earth worker. Like, all of those traits are still in you. They come back with you. If you're open to them, you can tap into. I can tap into the earth worker or the shaman or the guru or the primordial. All of those beings, those 4 amounted to secret. So, let me teach y'all this. So I want y'all to experience this. I'm looking at the GPS, y'all. Hold on. Okay. I want y'all to listen to this. I want y'all to experience this. First off, the more I work with this, You know, the more I learn with this water and these tones and this language. And what I'm learning is that one, when you eat clean, it's way more powerful. Two, you can put intentions in it and direct it. It's like you could create a reality in these water programs. Hey, baby, come on. Come on. You create reality in the water programs. So what I want you to do, you can do it if any one of them. Of course, I would always say the most powerful one is all, and that's because of the reactions that we have when we listen to it. The levitation of the body parts and the zooting out in the livid dreams and, you know, the lucid dreams. I said livid, but just focus in on it properly, right? So this is how I'm gonna give y'all some instructions today. Show you some real power, but cleanse. Do like a 3-day cleanse where it start like the 3rd day. Give stuff a little time, some stuff to get out your body. If you know you've been not eating too good, just eat all fruit. And fruit, when I say eat all fruit, as much raw as you can, but all fruit is just not the sweet stuff. It'll do that if you hit that button. Not just the sweet stuff. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I would do. If you have health issues or something like that, I'm not telling you what to do. Check with your doctor and all of that. I don't know what you can eat fruit or not, whatever. But if I was working with somebody, this is what I would have them do. That was in good health to do this. I would put them on all fruits. Not just pineapples, but I mean all fruits. Zucchini is fruit. Anything with seed in the middle and flesh around it is fruit. So fruit is and seeds and nuts. They're fruit too. So like your base could be quinoa instead of rice. I will put them on, like if you cook your food, cook it very lightly. You know how the way you get your food from the hibachis, where the vegetables still crunchy, so where all the enzymes wasn't broken in, it's just very light, like that. Fruits and nuts, just cleanse out, stop all the other stuff. For like the first 2 days, you can do juice for a day, liquefy your food, do that, still flush out. And then just do like mostly raw, like 90% raw. And you can make some wonderful meals with raw food. Some people don't think it, but like I'll take quinoa. You know, you have to cook that to eat it. You can take quinoa and you can put on there mushrooms, stir fry those, put them in like a sauce, some kind of sauce. Put that over the quinoa, and then cut up tomatoes, cucumbers, different kinds of peppers, zucchini if you like that raw. Chop it real small, a whole bunch of stuff, and then put all that raw on top of it. Make a quinoa bowl, something like that. And eat the raw stuff. Put a lot of it. You know what I mean? On the side, do a little womb salad, fruit salad. You know, and just cleanse out. Let the fruit cleanse you out. Make juices. Make fresh pressed juice every day. Trying to give y'all some examples. So you say, what you mean clean out? That's what I mean. You can take some pullers, by the way. I would take activated charcoal, psyllium husk, bentonite clay, equal parts. Let that pull some toxins out. And I haven't taken it in a minute. I really want it so bad, but my whole house is packed up. Because we changing everything, and everything's packed up. Who do you want to take a puller right now? But anyway, just something like that, however you do it. You know, but the ascension is in the fruits. The information that we need. Nutrition is information. Information for health that we need. Vitality and longevity is in fruits. So eat your fruit for your H230. Drink your water too. Because water has a spiritual cleansing to it. Like regular water, not fruit water. Water has a spiritual cleansing to it. So program your water and drink it. Just trying to give y'all some pointers. So anyway, cleanse out a little bit, because the more cleansed you are, the stronger or the better this stuff works for you. The water programs. So then I want you to say, I'm going to do whatever one you have. All is really powerful for this. Any one of them I do. This is all right here, by the way. This one is layered like over 50 times. It's stuff in there you don't even know that you're hearing that's working on you. I have some subliminals in there. It's a lot going on at all. Anyway, I want you to go under. When you got all you should have instructions with it. A video, me talking about how to use the water program. And briefly, because I want to get out the car right now before it gets dark. Briefly, you want to listen to the water, not the words. If you can get a water fountain, you could play like all or now. Play that to the water fountain. You can play it low where you can't hear it. It doesn't matter. Just program the water that you're listening to. If you don't have a fountain, and that's why I made it where, what? That's why I made it where you can hear the words and stuff for those who have, because it's really meant to play, you play to a water fountain. That way you can program the fountain. But the actual water that you're listening to, that water was programmed for 72 days with the words in Steinoid before recorded. Okay? Alright, so listen in to the water. Focus in on the water. No matter what else is going on in it. It'll do what it's supposed, everything else will do what it's supposed to do. Focus in on the water, okay? I want to get somewhere with no, how about here? So I want to just walk them a little bit. Where, I don't know. She got a dog, okay, scheiße. Come on, Mary. Come on, Mary. Mister, go in the back. Two dogs right here. They walking away. Hold on. Let Okay, so Mister, focus in on the water, right? Imagine the water coming in both ears, like waterfalls coming into you. I want you to take that water and rush it through your whole body. Go through each body part. Let it rush through your brain, your eyes, tongue, all through your face, all the way down to your toe. Once you're completely full of the water, then imagine that same water surrounding you. You're in a bubble of water. Once you get yourself to that point, you're there. Where you are submerged in this water. You're living in this water. Once you get to that point, and if you want the people to fall asleep in meditation, sit up so that you can be focused. At that point, I want you to visualize. Not your traumas. You don't have to do that. You don't have to go into them at all. You don't have to think about not one trauma. I don't want you to think about not one trauma, okay? This not a good spot either. Mary, you gotta stop. No, listen. I hate when he look like that. He look just like the cartoon when he put the ears back. Okay, listen. I'll let you see. I hate when he look like that. Okay, stop, okay? Listen. You're gonna get out, but you gotta wait. God damn it, it's a dog in the car. Ouch, Mary, on my hair. It's a dog in the car right here. Right here. Mm-hmm. I'm doing this like I need to get them dressed. And if I'm talking while you're doing it, I want you to be able to handle it. Getting her clothes on. Mm-hmm. So when we just had peace to do that. If I was here, I wouldn't care because I can handle it. But I don't think she's gonna give you a hard time. This whole park is full of dogs. Look. Mm-hmm. You know what? That place right there is an animal shelter, and they walk the dogs in. Oh shit. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. I know, baby. Hold on. Okay, y'all. So, once you're submerged in that water, this is what I want you to say. Don't just do this a day. Dedicate, when you're ready to dedicate your time to this, do this twice a day for 28 days. Do a full session. That's what you bought the water program for. This is how it's used. Do a full session. Go through it 28 days. In the order that I would do it if I had it. Mary, you stepping on my hair. I'm so tender-headed, y'all. Like really tender-headed. If you have all. If not, then DNA. And then total healing. Or DNA and total healing go beside each other. If it's not a dog, it's a creepy motherfucker that look like that. I ain't doing that. Like Kugo did. How about, the ducks are out. I bought them food. Oh, I didn't bring their food. It's in the other car. Okay. So, Diesel Doc. You got Diesel Doc down here? Mm-hmm. All right, stand right there and get Diesel Doc dressed. You know, outside the car.
Okay.
Get her dressed first, and then, where's everybody else clothes at? I always like to do this before I get in the car. Just go get these Doc dressed. Okay. And then let's get everybody else's stuff. Who's crying? Mister. Control him, Kath. He's going to jump out the car.
Mister, stop. Stop, Mister. Oh.
Mister, stop. That nigga acting like he crazy. She coming back, Mister. Relax. aside and dress these up. Watch the car. Okay, y'all, real quick.
Come here. Ease it up.
So what I want you to say is,
Where you want to go? Come here.
okay, I gotta explain this first. Why can't I see in here? Okay, I gotta explain this first real quick. Like, you carry trauma in your memory, but your body also carries trauma. So a lot of time when we doing shadow work and all of that, we're releasing the trauma that we remember. And that's what I did. I healed myself. I healed my memory of trauma. Like, I'm not bothered if I was to talk about any of the things that happened to me. And it's so much that it could be a movie. It has to be a 3-part. That I'm in healing about it, so I use it to heal others now. Except for lately, certain things I've been crying about. But what is happening is, as they're coming up, they're leaving my body, and they're leaving from my chest area. It was held there. I thought I was free from this stuff, but come to realize that I wasn't free. I was free in the mind, but I wasn't free in my body memory, my muscle memory, and my cell memory. That's a whole level of freedom that we don't go through and not really taught about. If y'all taught about I'm late, then I didn't know really about that. But that's what I mean. I didn't have to know about it for water programs to release me from it. Because I realized recently that I asked for the release. Before the guardians came in and started explaining to me what's going on with me, I asked for a release. So this is what I want y'all to do. You don't have to constantly focus on it. Don't focus on any particular trauma. Don't bring it. You don't have to bring that up in your life and bring that back to your memory. Just say, I swear I can't see in here at all. Just say, I release the trauma, or I free myself from the trauma memory in my cells, in my blood, in my bloodline, in my muscles. I release the trauma in my body. Say that whole thing. I release the trauma in my cells, in my mind, in case any left, in my muscle memory, in my cellular memory, in my mental. I free myself of all trauma in my body. Now, while you're under, you're going to say this after you do the meditation, get the water around you in a bubble, right? Then you're going to say that. Write it down. When it's go off, write that down. Remember that. I want you to say that. I want you to see that, not the trauma, but see those body parts. I want you to see the water in those body parts. And then I just want you to say, I am healed. And go through the whole 30-minute program. Do that twice a day. And if you can't, at least once a day. And tell me what happened to you. I want y'all to get the freedom. I'm about to cry right now. It's like, the cry me right now is because of the freedom that I'm receiving. And I want that freedom for you. I choose that freedom for you. Is her collar on?
Yeah, everybody.
Is Doc's collar on? Is it on? Not is it on her neck? Is it power on? Y'all try it. You're gonna have results. I believe you will have results in days. It might be overnight. I don't know. Just let me know when it start coming through. The water programs is just more powerful than we even know. That's why, like, I would write it for your personal journey, but I get so many other stories and so many other things that it's doing for you. Who could have ever known? I know that it would do what I wrote it to do, what it's affirming to do. But it does so much more. I want y'all to try this. Like I was saying, since I've been doing this, it didn't just release the trauma, y'all. You know how they say, like, sickness, mucus in the body could become disease and stuff. I think it was brewing in my body or something, because since I've been doing it, I lost 3 pounds. Hear me. Not only did I lose 3 pounds, I seen the pounds, because the mucus that came out of me, this thick, dark, heavy ass mucus, y'all, just been coming out of my body. It came out so much those first 3 days. Like, now it's lightened up. I know it's TMI, but this is all important to this work. It's still coming out, but not as heavy as it did. Let me look through this real quick, because I gotta go. Seeker, can you repeat it one more time, please? Just play it back. I gotta go. I get my dogs, and I want to read the rest of the comments. But just play it back. Right here, 59 minutes. So do like 56 minutes, and just play it back. Write it all down. It's all on here. Everybody write it down. Ramadan blessings to those who serve God. Ramadan, so you Muslim. Assalamu alaikum. You should. Oh, you sound like me for a bit. All is my favorite. Yeah, coconut water is very good. I don't live without it. I keep it around me. Couscous. I know quinoa is. Couscous is made from couscous not made no little balls. They make them like that. I think it's out of wheat. And look it up. Look up how is couscous made. You'll see, and you'll see what it's made of. It's not a womb though. I don't think it's bad. I don't remember what it's made of. I eat it sometimes. I forget the story behind it though. Hold on, Scarlett. Y'all support the support what we're doing. I just ask y'all support the GoFundMe right now. Help us to get the temple up. The opener is the first. The opener, yeah. That's still one of my favorite. Y'all the one who asked me to put the opener on the site. Right, he said it helped with his prostate cancer. Like, he had just came out of surgery, and it just does so much. It does so much. What do you think of the sound of rain? I work with water. I guess that answered that. How much are you charging for the final hour? I don't know. I have no idea. It been knocking, right? That's what it does. It releases a lot of mucus out of your body. Had a dream. We saw that. Okay, so I'm gone. That's about it. I appreciate y'all for being here, and I want to let my babies. Let me show y'all. But these are not going crazy with all the other dogs. I like these are. Oh, Stoic. This the place where I told those ducks, and you said about those ducks coming up to me. I just seen them. They over there, the ducks. I bought food for them, but I forgot to bring it. Anyway, long story. So anyway, y'all, that's it. Please do what I said, y'all. Just do it. Just don't think. Just do it. Get your start date. Start tonight. Do it twice a day. Start tonight. Do the release. And release the trauma from the memory from your body. Add your mind in there too. Your body, your mind, your muscles. Say my muscle memory, my cellular memory, my mental memories. Release the traumas. Don't think about what they are. Just tell your body, you know, they no longer serve you. And you don't have to think about that the whole time. You affirm it. You put it out there in the beginning. You announce it. And then you just live in that water and say, I am healed. That's it. Holler at me later about it. I appreciate y'all. It's lost to us. Hodak. Day. Let's just get them out for a little bit, you know.